Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by. My name is Tamara Renaye. That's Tamara with 3 A's, no E. As you can see by the title of today's video, y'all, we had some fun playing in some makeup today. And do you notice something? Tell me what you notice. I ain't got no gloss on today. No gloss on. This lip combo on its own is absolutely stunning. I was shocked when I put it together. I contemplated, I even had my lip gloss out because I was ready to put my gloss on, but I didn't bother because this looks amazing on its own. I couldn't tell you the last time I've done like a matte regular type of lip combo. And yes, it's still nude. Okay, don't beat me up. Don't beat me up. But I really love how my makeup turned out today. I did use some different products because again, we're in the middle of figuring things out so that I can achieve the overall makeup look that I want. And when I say overall makeup look, I'm talking about like shades of like under eyes and like powders and concealers and foundations. I'm still trying to get it together, okay? But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Everything used and talked about shown in the video will be down in the description box below. I'm gonna have it linked. I'm gonna have the brushes linked as well. So without further ado, if you were interested in seeing how I achieved this look, then keep on watching. Hello, my people. Let's get into today's glam, okay? So I did my eyebrows already and not off camera this time. I filmed an updated eyebrow routine. So I don't know if it will be up before or after this video, but I will have it linked in the description box and I'll probably have it somewhere up on the screen up here. But that's if it goes up before. I think I'm gonna have that go up before. So by the time this video goes out, the brow routine, the updated brow routine will be on my channel. So today is not necessarily a day of trying out new products, but I am gonna use some of the products that I mentioned in my 2024 makeup favorites and in my August pickups. My face is real dry right now and I gotta get it prepped. Going in with my Bobbi Brown Enriched Face Base. Have to use her because my face is feeling dry right now. I was doing a bit of swatching with other foundations that I have because I'm trying to figure things out again and had to wipe that off. So that's what makes my face feel so dry. I feel like the lighting is a bit too light, but I'm not gonna adjust anything because it's actually the sun. The sun is in and out like crazy today. I'm gonna switch up some things just a tad bit, okay? Nothing too crazy, but y'all will be able to follow along. Then I'm going in with this One Size Tacky Hydrating Primer. And this time, see, now the sun is gone. I am not going to apply the primer on my nose. Just gonna add a bit on the forehead and have this set in the skin. I'm gonna let this dry down before I go in with foundation. I'm gonna say this one more time. The sun keeps coming in and out, so I apologize for the ups and downs of the lighting. I can't control Mr. Sun, so it is what it is. I'm gonna make it work, all right? So my skin is already prepped and primed. Now it's time to apply some foundation. Love me some Haus Labs. I'm holding 2 bottles, as you can see. Why? Let me take y'all back. So back in June, like early June, late May, I received PR from Haus Labs and I was able to select my shade, okay? I was conflicted between, this is 440, I believe. This is 470 and this is 440, okay? So I did a swatch, but here's my problem. I swatched and only went based off of what seemed to have melted into my skin. I didn't like buff it out, blend it out, or anything. And when you are going to shade match or trying to find your match in foundation, you are supposed to find a foundation that matches your neck and chest area. I was just going based off of the swatch like that. You are supposed to blend it out. I have a 2-tone complexion with my face going on. It used to be 1 even skin tone. I don't know what happened over the years. I'm assuming it's the skincare because I was really going through it for the last 2 years, okay? And I'm slowly clearing up my skin. Now, hyperpigmentation, for Black women, that is so common. We have some women that have a darker face and a lighter chest area, and then we have some that have a lighter face and a darker chest area. When you're gonna get a foundation, you're not going to get a foundation to match the shade of your your face. If you have a darker face, you're not gonna get a foundation that matches your face, because when you put it on, you're gonna look like a bobblehead and people will make fun of you. And if it's the opposite, where your face is lighter than your body and you get a foundation that matches your face, that's a lighter shade, you're gonna look like a bobblehead and people make fun of you. And I want people to understand and realize that when you are trying to shade match, trying to find your shade for a proper foundation, you are supposed to match with your neck and your chest, not the complexion of your face. Now, for those that have an even complexion where their face, neck, and chest is one color, I am so happy for you. I wish that was me, because shoot, sometimes it can be a lot. So I am going to try today 440 and I'm gonna blend it out. And honestly, I'm just gonna see how it works on my skin. I do love 470, but I feel like 470 has a tad bit of, like, it's very warm. It's on the warm end, okay? I'm not going anywhere today, so we're just gonna test this out and see. Okay, so this is 440. I know it's gonna look light. Please, when I blend it out, it's gonna look good, okay? Okay, it doesn't look that light. I usually pump it on my brush, but I didn't this time. 440, and it's the same undertone as 470, just a lighter shade. I'm using my Makeup by Mario, I can't speak. I'm using my Makeup by Mario F4 brush, and I'm gonna buff this out. You guys can see 470 in my other makeup video. So I know this may look a little bit light, but I am going to bronze. And when I use a proper complexion powder, I'm going to get that into the skin. Like I told y'all, I feel like I'm going through the middle of a makeup crisis. So I'm just trying to figure things out and get my proper shades and everything. And I mean, if at the end of this I don't like 440, then I'll just stick to using 470. It's that simple. Y'all see that? All right, so that was me just prepping my eyelids. I went in with my Chai Too Faced concealer, and then I set it with my Laura Mercier in medium deep. Now let's apply some eyeshadow, okay? I'm going to be playing from this eyeshadow palette. This is from Too Faced. This is called the Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes, okay? I like it because some of the shimmers in here are just super duper gorgeous. So this is what I want to play around with today. I don't know, is it just me? Anytime you do your makeup, you notice that some parts of your face just itch, like why? Not me and not today, please. Using an infamous Morphe M441 brush, I'm going to dip it in the shade Truffle. I always like to start off with a nice dark brown shade right in the outer corner, inner crease type area. Yeah, and the colors in this are very, very rich in color. Like, the pigment is really there. Using another clean Morphe M441 brush, I'm going to dip it into the shade Maple. It's a lighter type of brown. This is just to help diffuse the first shade that we applied. I do feel like going in with a shimmer on the lids, so I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Golden Light. It's a nice golden coppery type of shimmer shade, and that will just pop on the lids so nicely. But before I apply that, I like to go in with my NYX glitter primer. I'm so glad I was able to get my hands on this one. I lost the cover for my first one, and now that tube is just dried up and gone. And when that happened, this was in February. So I don't even know how I've been doing my shimmer eye looks, but I'm so happy I finally got my hands on it. And it's hard. It was so hard for me to get my hands on it, especially being here in Canada. I had to go on Amazon.com. So I had to order it from .com to get it. And it took a couple of days for it to come, but guess what? It didn't ship on time and I got my money back. So I ended up getting the street product. To apply this though, I'm gonna use this flat eyeshadow brush right here. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, number 18. So I just wanna squeeze a little bit, and I'm going to do one eye at a time. We are back in action. So that's the small amount that I'm gonna apply. And right after that, I'm gonna go right in with applying the shadow. I will be using this Morphe eyeshadow brush. This is M167. With the same brush we used to apply that darker brown, I'm just going to apply more right in the outer corner and kind of like blend the two shades in together. Lighter shade Maple as well. Okay, that's it for my eyes so far. I will come back, but now it's time to apply some concealer and cream bronzing and do all of the things to, you know, add back the dimension into my face. So today's concealer combination is going to be a mix of Too Faced and Pat McGrath. So this is the Sublime Concealer. I have the shade M20. So I'm gonna apply this under my eyes. Ooh. And the bridge of my nose. I want to try something different. I'm gonna try something different. Going in with Chestnut, I'm gonna apply this on my chin and upper lip. I think I'm gonna add a tad bit of the Pat McGrath on my forehead, just a little. Why am I doing this, you may ask? I'm trying a different technique when it comes to highlighting. I feel like with the highlight, it can be a bit too bright, like M20. A shade like this is like Butterscotch of Too Faced, could be a bit too bright for my upper lip and my chin. Y'all, I'm playing around, I'm having fun, okay? I'm just doing what I have to do in order to get what it is that I want, the kind of look I want, okay? All right, so I'm gonna let that set and dry down for a tad bit. In the meantime, I'm going to get my cream bronzer. This is from NARS. And to apply that, I'm gonna use the other side of the Makeup by Mario F4 brush. I really love the warmth that this bronzer gives to the skin. My goodness. And then the opposite side, where my foundation is, I'm just gonna wipe. All right, so I feel like I do have a small forehead. So I find, and I say this, I find that as of late, I've been receiving comments where, and this is not just on YouTube, like my platforms, where people say that my forehead looks, you know, darker than the rest of my face. And obviously that's because I'm not applying any concealer on my forehead. I just go in with some bronzer, right? Now, as you can see, I didn't apply any on my forehead. However, the residue, what's left back on the brush, that's what I'm just going to apply on the forehead. I feel like I kind of get carried away with the bronzer on my forehead, and then I don't like the look of concealer on my forehead. So that's why, you know, like I've been avoiding that for all these years because I don't know. I think back in the day, I probably wasn't blending out the concealer properly. Job, I don't know. Trial and error, you know. As much as I believe I'm good at my makeup, I'm still learning, and it's all trial and error. And one day, I'm gonna get this snatched real good, okay? Not too much on the jawline. Just the residue that's on the brush. Not too much, okay? But it's coming together, even though, look how bright it got because the sun is out. But it's coming together, y'all. It's coming together. Going in with my setting spray. I am going to use this House Labs concealer. I used it the last time, and this is what I'm going to use to blend out the concealer. But I'm just waiting for it to dry down, the setting spray that I just sprayed. And then we're going to get right into blending, okay? Keeping my foundation brush close by. And using the end where we applied the bronzer, just gonna buff that in. Look at that. Blending is key. Just gonna dip it back into the bronzer just a little. There's always back and forth with brushes when you are blending out your concealer. But I think that'll do. That looks good. That looks good. The way I blended out the forehead looks real good. I want to brighten just a little bit, just a little. Too Faced concealer in the shade Sand, just a little in the tear duct area. That's it. While this is drying down, I'm just gonna wait a little bit. I am going to get my powders ready, okay? So I'm gonna set with my Ultra Peach from One Size. Get this ready. I thought I was recording, but this whole time I wasn't. So I don't even know what I missed out on with saying, but hopefully we're still on track, okay? And I just wanna get these to the side, open and ready to go, because once I am done with blending out, I wanna set immediately. We cannot forget cream blush. This is from Danessa Myricks in the shade Bellini. This is my first time using this. The end of the brush that I used to apply the bronzer, I wanted to apply the blush. And this is what I wanted to use to apply the bronzer. But this right here is a brand new brush. I picked this up, and this is from Real Techniques. What's the name of it? It says Flat Contour, but this is in the number 258. So I'm just gonna dip it in here. Let's do this real time. You can't even see it. You can't see it. Let me get my Rare Beauty. Well, that's sad. I'm definitely gonna have to look into getting a deeper color, but I got that in PR. So anyways, Rare Beauty in the shade Joy. Okay, let's blend this out. I'm gonna do one eye at a time. Like I said, Beauty Sponge, it's already damp. Ultra Peach from One Size. and I'm only focusing it in the inner corner. Yo, this looks so good. Ultra Peach. I'm trying a new technique, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. Under eyes look stunning. We're gonna take it a step further, and I got this step from Jackie Aina. I love this technique. I love to see how she does her makeup. So I got Dermablend, okay? I got Dermablend in warm saffron because of Jackie Aina. I am gonna go lightly with a small amount, or I guess I could say with a generous amount. This is a puff that I got from Morphe. Picked this up at Sephora. And I'm going to dab it into this powder, rub it on the back of my hand, and I'm going to bake with this shade. And then this same shade to set the rest of the concealed areas. Face is slowly coming together, okay? We gotta trust the process. Now, I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty in the shade Cinnamon Bun Loose Powder to set my face. And I'm gonna use this milk powder brush. Sorry, this milk makeup brush. It's a powder brush. I'm gonna go in with this Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm just gonna swirl it into my Maybelline powder in the shade 312. And this is just to dust away the bake. So to set the cream bronzer, I'm gonna go in with my NARS Laguna 06 powder bronzer. I think I was telling y'all 05, but it's 06. And I'll be using this Sephora 93 brush. And then for blush, I have two blushes here from Juvia's Place. I have volume 6 and I have volume 2. And I'm not too sure which one I want to go in with. I know it's going to be too bright on camera. Anyways, using this Sephora 96 brush, I'm going to use the opposite side. I think I'm going to go with volume 6 for today. I'm just going to go lightly. Yeah, this looks good. All right, y'all, we are almost done, okay? We're almost done, almost done. Using this Morphe M507 brush, it's a small dome brush. I like to use this to place some eyeshadow on my lower lash line. I'm gonna go in with the shade Truffle, that same dark brown chocolatey color we used earlier. Time for setting sprays. Y'all, this lip combo that I just did is amazing, okay? You guys know how much I love a glossy nude lip, but I'm not going to apply gloss today. I'm not. I won't. I'm gonna leave it, okay? Maybe I'll add gloss a little later, but for this look, for this video, I'm leaving it just like this. Do you guys see how this face came together? But hold on, the lip combo, real quick. 2 lip liners. So I lined my lips with Chai from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I mentioned this in my last video. And then I quickly outlined my lips because Chai was a bit too light. I needed some definition to separate my lip from my face. So I went in with Coin Collector from One Size, and today's lipstick I went in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills matte lipstick in the shade Warm Taupe. I just had a feeling that Warm Taupe mixed with Chai would have created this beautiful, beautiful lip combo. It's not too ashy looking, it's very warm. I love how the One Size Coin Collector meshed in with Chai, like it gave it this plummy type of brown look. I believe there's a lip liner from MAC that can possibly give me that look rather than using 2 lip liners, but I have no problems with using 2 lip liners, okay? No problems. If I did apply gloss, it would have been my Fenty Beauty Champ Stamp Fantasy. This would have been a beautiful topper, but I'm gonna leave my lips matte for this look. Wow. Also, y'all remember we went with 440 from House Labs? What do you guys think about the overall finish? Because the base matters, you know, the base matters. I feel like it came together really, really nice. Hold on. Let me turn on this light so you guys can see. It looks really good from what I'm seeing on camera. I know it looked a bit, you know, before setting everything, but after, you know, completing it, and, you know, I'm gonna wait a while for this to settle into the skin, it's gonna give, it's gonna eat. So I think I might use that color. I'm not too sure. Still gotta play around and see. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. All right, you guys, so this brings me to the end of today's video. When I tell you I am so happy with how my makeup turned out, at first, I won't even lie to y'all. You see, when I was baking and I put that Dimmer Blend shade on, Warm Saffron, I was a little bit nervous, just a little bit, okay? Itsy bit nervous. But after I went in with the setting spray, it just brought everything together. All the colors melt. Warm Saffron is gorgeous on dark to deep skin tones. Like, I love this matte lip. My lips feel a bit dry. When I say dry, not because the product is drying, it just feels dry because I'm so used to that glossy consistency on my lips. But this look is definitely giving. I had fun doing my makeup with you guys. Today, I took my time. Like, I took a long time to do my face. I don't even remember what time I started, but right now, it is 6:45, okay? 6:45, but this is how the beat turned out. I do have some other content that I want to film, so I'm going to get to that. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. All products will be down in the description box below. I'll have them listed and linked. And this time I'll make sure to add the brushes because I know y'all want the brush details too. Like I mentioned earlier, I did film a separate eyebrow updated tutorial, so that will be on my channel. Please do check that out. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. And if you've made it this far, hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell to be notified whenever I upload a video so you never miss a video. Follow me on Instagram at Tamara Renaye and TikTok at Tamara.Renaye, and keep up with me on my blog. I'm still gonna say it, www.tamararenaye.com. If you've made it this far, drop a brown heart, okay? Drop a brown heart. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch y'all in my next video. Bye.